All right, what's going on, guys? Back again with another video. This time we're gonna do something different here. For those who don't know, I am a hardcore Android user. I strongly dislike Apple. I always have, and I always will. It just their marketing strategy just doesn't make sense to me. It's like they just release the same product every year, and people stand in line and buy it. But hey, what do I know? But for the sake of this video, I'm going to do the unthinkable as an Android user. I am going to unbox the new iPhone 12 Pro. Um, I'm gonna give my unbiased opinion on it. My first impressions on it, just for the sake of this video. But this does not mean that I am going to switch to Apple or iPhone. It's just not gonna happen. So, yeah. So don't get your hopes up, because yeah, I'm not gonna do it. So that's so yeah. Overall presentation in the box. It's from what I recall, previous iPhones, the box was a lot bigger. So overall, the box looks nice. So let's go ahead and open it. See what we got here. So here's the phone. It's the silver color. So there was I think 4 colors of the 12 Pro. You had this color silver, graphite, gold, and Pacific blue. Not gonna lie, the Pacific blue color did look kind of sexy. But yeah, silver. It actually looks almost white in my opinion. But it actually feels quite nice in the hands. It really does. It has one thing I'll do give Apple is they do make premium products. Like, it feels expensive. It's because it is expensive, but yeah, this thing definitely does feel expensive. I think retail price off contract, I think it's like $1,200 maybe. But yeah, so you got 3 cameras on the back. You got looks like a primary lens, a telephoto lens, and an ultra wide lens. And this is the 256 gig variant. There was a 128 and a 512 gig, but 256 just seems like the sweet spot these days. Of course, there's no headphone jack. There's no expandable storage. But yeah, my first impressions of this, it looks nice. And in the box, you get, looks like a lightning cable, but you don't get a charger. And that in itself just doesn't make sense to me. That's another gripe I have with Apple. It's, they call not including a charger improving the environment. Me personally, I think that's the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard in my life. Because if that's the case, they should just, get rid of all the plastic that's in the box, whether it be, those plastic screen covers on the actual phone to, this. None of this is protecting the environment. But hey, that's for, I can go on that, but I'm not going to. But yeah, my initial impressions on this, like I said, it feels expensive. It feels premium. It does feel nice in the hand, albeit it's very slippery, so you definitely got to get a case for this. Like, the back of this is definitely slippery, but it has a matte finish almost, so it's not going to attract any fingerprints, which is nice. But yeah, this thing, it doesn't really look that much different than the previous generation, the iPhone 11, in its different variants. So I'm not entirely sure if it's really worth the upgrade if you have an iPhone 11. If you have a previous iPhone, like an iPhone 10 or lower, most definitely upgrade to the 12 or any of its variants. Because the 11 is, like, this iPhone 12 Pro, it's literally just a taller version of the iPhone 11. It doesn't look any different aesthetically. It has the same triple camera setup. But like I said, overall, this thing looks and feels nice. You know, I definitely give Apple credit where it's due. They definitely make premium products that last a while. It's just, you know, just not my cup of tea. But yeah, you definitely got to get a case for these, and that's another thing I'll give Apple. They make some pretty sexy cases for their phones. But yeah, this thing, if I had to give it a rating for how it feels, I'll say it definitely feels 10 out of 10 without a case. But it's definitely slippery. Like, you can just hear how slippery this phone is. But yeah, uh, like I said, if you have an iPhone 11, I probably wouldn't recommend getting the 12 because there's no difference between the two. But if you have a previous generation iPhone, most definitely. But I'm definitely going to do a camera test between this phone and the phone I'm recording on, which is my personal phone, the Galaxy S20 Plus. So I'm definitely going to do a camera test on, like a camera comparison between the two. So stand by for a video on that as well. So I'm going to compare photos and videos in terms of stabilization, quality, etc. So yeah, definitely look out for that. Yeah, in the meantime, just don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stand by for the camera test. Until then, you guys have a good one.